welcome to my channel. My name is Sophia and I thought today we could just do a fun little day in my life. It's going to be very chill, very casual, nothing crazy going on, but I thought I would still take you along. I've just gotten ready, just put on a tiny bit of makeup, well not tiny, but concealer, blush, and mascara. And then also I wanted to show, I have this product actually just from Essence. I really like it. I'm not sure if they still sell it. I bought it a while ago. It's called this Bright Eyes Under Eye Stick, Brightening Effect and Caring. I don't know why it's caring, but anyways, I put it underneath my eyes. I don't know if you can tell, and I do kind of have like dark eye circles. You can still see them a little bit, but I find it actually really helps with sort of lightening the under eye and taking away from how dark my eye bags are. When I do like a more full face of makeup, like if I'm putting on concealer and powder and all that, which normally I just do in the winter because it's way too much in the summer, I put this underneath the concealer as like almost a primer, but I also just use it by itself and I really like the look, so wanted to share that. So my plans for today is I have to go to my gardening job that I always do. Then I'm gonna go to Value Village because if you watched one of my other videos recently, I did a massive closet clean out. So it's looking pretty good behind me, but on the floor is what's not looking too good because these are all bags of stuff that I need to take to the Value Village, the donation store. Yesterday I was able to take clothes to, like I have these clothes which are for Value Village because I know no one is going to want to buy those. It's just like actual just junk. And then I took clothes to Plato's Closet yesterday before I had work, and they actually bought way more than I was expecting. I still have like almost half, like a little bit over half full bags, like big bags. So I didn't take all of it by any stretch of the imagination, but they took a lot and they gave me $93. So I'm very happy with that because that's otherwise just stuff that would have gone to Value Village because couldn't be bothered to try to sell stuff privately on Facebook Marketplace or something like that. So yeah, step one is going to be after my gardening job to go to Value Village, put these donations, but then I also want to go inside and look around because I've been hunting and hunting for ballet flats. I want ballet flats so bad. I think it's so cute in the summer, like with like a cute little dress or like capris or something like that. And I do have one pair of ballet flats. They're just black. I got them from this store in the mall called Urban Planet, but they are kind of getting worn. They're like getting cracked on the bottom, and also I find that they smell really bad. Sorry if this is TMI, but I think it's just like the leather, and I wear them to work, so I'm wearing them for like an 8 or 9 hour shift, and after a long day, oh, they smell just like feet, like they smell bad. So I don't like that. I don't know if any other ballet flat would be different, but I think it is just because they're getting old. Like I've never noticed this before. It's just this summer that starting to notice that. Yeah, I want to look in the Value Village and also in Marshall's to try to find some ballet flats or something similar to that, like a shoe that's not like a sneaker is what I want. I may also later today go through my shoes, speaking of, because I have so many that I haven't worn in so long and I'm like, why am I keeping them? Let me try to sell them in Plato's Closet or something. So I have to bring all these bags up to my car sometime this morning. Oh yeah, I keep getting distracted. Value Village, going shopping for stuff, obviously my gardening job, but that's so quick. And then I have to help my dad with some stuff outside, which is boring. Like we got a tree that was cut down, so we need to like move all the tree stuff. And I do also want to do maybe some crochet updates, some reading updates. Anyways, this will just be a very chill vlog. Also, when I'm at Value Village, I want to look for sweaters. I'm gonna film a separate video like on that whole process, but I've been seeing a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people taking apart thrift store sweaters to make into yarn. So I've already done it with one sweater and it worked out, and I have another one that I want to do that with, like take it apart. But again, that's going to be for another video. Like I'll show you the sweaters that I buy in this video, of course, but the whole process of taking apart the yarn and everything, I thought would be fun to make a separate vlog on that. So yeah, mainly just thrifting, shopping, stuff like that today. So let's go. I hope you're able to hear me with my AirPods in. I really don't feel like taking them out. I just saw my little raccoon friend. She's so cute. She lives under a shed that is here. She always comes, not always, but I see her a little bit, I don't know, seen her a few times, and she comes to see if I have any food and then she leaves, unfortunately. And I don't have any food for her, but I wish I did. Like I wish I could leave something. I know my boss, like the person who lives here, he feeds her, so hopefully she's not hungry, and I mean she's fat, so she's certainly doing fine, but she's so cute and timid. I just love her. I wish I could pet her, but I know that's not good. Anyways, so that's just why if you see me looking over here, I'm looking to see if she'll come out of the shed again. She's so cute. Anyways, I made a lovely breakfast this morning before I left my house. I made like a Greek sort of style omelet, except the only thing Greek about it was feta cheese, and I put some oregano and basil in it. But other than that, it was just eggs, of course, and then I think I did some peppers and some green onions. So I just wanted to use the feta cheese that I had, and it was good and healthy. But I totally forgot to take a video of it at all. So yeah, I'm just here now. I just have to water and then I'll leave. I did some weeding, but I really wish that I had some food to give to my little friend because she's so cute. Not so little, but you know. Okay, I'm back in my car now. Sorry if you can hear the air conditioning blasting. I am just gonna pop over to Marshall's. I'm having a little bit of allergies as well. I hope I'm not sick and that it's just allergies. Sneezing, itchy nose, and itchy in the back of my throat. Like for the last couple of days. But anyways, Value Village was so busy for some reason. I guess it is a Tuesday, so it's like seniors day, but it was honestly just busy with all types of people. And now that it's school's out for the high schoolers, like I think everywhere is just sort of busy. I did find, I think, 3 sweaters that I'm gonna unravel for the yarn sweaters or something, yarn things, and then I think I just got 2 cardigans for myself. I'm not honestly sure. I don't remember what I bought. Yeah, I think it was just 2 cardigans, so I'll show you everything when I get home. Was really excited, or not really excited, but looking for stuff for my trip to Morocco. I'm leaving in a little over 2 weeks, so just for a week, but I want stuff that's like flowy but also more modest, because it's just respectful to the culture there, and also meeting my boyfriend's family, so I need to be respectful and stuff, like not because they're crazy or anything, but you know, it's like I would expect that for any family no matter what their religion or culture is, but even more so because of where they live. So I think that those 2 cardigans I will probably bring to Morocco because they are sort of lighter and flowy, but they will cover up so I can wear like a cute tank top underneath and then those cardigans. But I am still in the mood to head over to Marshall's. I almost forgot that it was there actually. There is a dollar store next door, and I've kind of been wanting like snacks and stuff, but I don't know if that's really the vibe. Like I don't know if I'm in the mood to go to the dollar store shopping. I think I might just skip that. Like I can always just go tomorrow because there's no rush, and we do kind of have some snacks, and honestly I just need to be creative with like actually cooking. I'm really bad with like actually cooking stuff. Marshall's, big bust. They had some cute things. First of all, no ballet flats. Well, they had some, but it was just not what I was looking for. I just want a leather, black, white, or red ballet flat. Preferably all 3. And somehow that's impossible to find. I think I might just have to order on Call It Spring. But this online, I'm scared of online ordering because the sizes are just so weird. Like at Call It Spring, I tried on size 8 and it was like way too big. I think I already told this story. And then one time, like literally yesterday when I was at Plato's Closet, because I sold some clothes to Plato's Closet, they, as I mentioned, they there was a size like 8 shoe or something, and then it was too big again. Well, it's the same thing that happened at Call It Spring. But then literally I tried on a size 6 boot at Aldo, which is not like a unknown brand. Like, they know sizes at Aldo, but it was at Value Village, and it was a size 6, and I tried it on and it fit. So I'm like, what the actual hell is going on? But then today here at Marshall's, I tried on a size 7 and it was too small. So literally shoe sizing is so weird. I just desperately want a freaking like ballet flat. And apparently that's too hard to ask in today's day and age. Might just have to order from Call It Spring online, because I went into store, or maybe I can go to, like, we have this outlet mall here in Ottawa. It's kind of far away from my house though. Maybe I can ask one of my friends if they want to go and make a day out of it, because there's Call It Spring there and like other shoe stores there. Or I could just go to the regular mall. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to go to Rideau Center, which is kind of far from my house too. I have 2 weeks still until I leave for Morocco, which is kind of when I want the ballet flat for. But we're gonna see if I can hold off until then. Like, sorry, I'm definitely gonna be able to hold off until then. I wanted to say that I don't to go today to go. Anyways, I'm done shopping. I'm kind of getting a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna head home. Maybe make myself something to eat. There was also dresses there. One dress I really liked, I showed, but it was broken, and they still wanted like $31 for it, and I was like, that's a little bit too much for me. Maybe if it was like 15, I would have got it, and then I could like sew it. It would have taken me 1 second to fix, but still, I was like, paying $30 for a defective item is kind of crazy. And then there was some other stuff that was cute, but I'm actually proud of myself for not overbuying, because I do tend to literally buy stuff that I don't ever need, or I'm like, oh, I can make it work if it's like a size that's wrong or like not quite the style. But I'm really trying to cut back on that, and that's why I went through everything in my closet, and I'm like, okay, you're keeping this for what? You never wear this ever. So I am proud of myself that I'm like lowering buying just useless stuff, or because it has a name or stuff like that. So anyways, let's head home, make some yummy lunch, and see where the day takes us. I've made it home now, as you can tell. There's a lot of work to do outside because we got a tree that was cut down, but they wanted to charge, which every company does that, $1,200 to take away the wood. But I guess my parents thought it would be easier to do it ourselves. I would have paid $1,200, but that's just me. Maybe I wouldn't have, I don't know. But like right now, $1,200 is a lot for me, but I imagine if I was working more, it would be less. I don't know. Anyways, that's the joy of owning your own home, is that you don't have a landlord to do that stuff for you. But yeah, I guess I'll go help them. I don't pay rent, so. But I wanted to show what I got from the thrift store. So it's kind of going to be in random order. This is sort of like a sweater dress thing from H&M originally, but this is going to be one thing that I'm going to turn into yarn. So you don't really have to look at it, but it is $15.99. And I had 20% off, so whatever that is, it's like $12 or something. But it's this nice gray yarn, and I made sure to look at the seams, which you'll see in my video, all those little tips and tricks. Same thing, this one is also going to be turned into yarn. Is this sort of like lacy thing? I don't know what it is. I just love that blue color, and I wanted to make my mom a pair of socks. So I think this will be a good weight for sock yarn, maybe a little bit thin. I'll have to use 2 threads together, but that's fine. This should be plenty. The material is nothing special, I don't think. 100% rayon, yeah, whatever. But it was $10.99, which again, very cheap. Normally you'll get just 1 ball of yarn for $10.99. This is probably gonna be at least 2 or 3. And the last thing that I'm gonna turn into yarn is this t-shirt thing that is actually cool because it is silk, majority silk, I believe. 80% silk, 12% rayon, and then 8% metallic. So you would never be able to buy silk yarn for $9.49. Are you joking? And it is like sort of metallic, but it has this gradient on it. So I like that. Now for the actual stuff that I bought for me, it was kind of a bust. Like there wasn't great stuff there that I was finding. Like it was just not a lot of things there. But again, I'm trying to cut back on what I buy. So I did just get this yellow, butter yellow sort of cardigan thing. And then at the bottom, it has this eyelet lacy sort of details. So I think it's super cute, good for work, good for Morocco, good for any time. And similarly, I also got this cardigan. It's kind of like more of a cream color than a butter yellow, but it has this like cute little beading at the top, beading in sequins, and just looks like that. So it's not too thick, and I think it's super cute. darling. So I'm really excited for those two pieces. This one was $10.99 and the other yellow one was $11.99. So not that big of a deal. But I always love a cardigan. They're perfect for work. I just like layering sometimes when you want to be a little bit more modest. So I am going to make myself some lunch now. I'm thinking I want to make like a tuna. I have to see if I have cans of tuna, but like maybe like a tuna melt, or maybe just tuna on toast with some chips on the side. And then I'll go help my parents with this super annoying, whatever. It is what it is, but just wish I didn't have to do it, but that's fine. Project outside. And I'll let you know when I'm doing something exciting. I thought that I could do one final little update sort of thing of the night. I wanted to share I'm watching, what's it called? Worst Neighbor Ever. I've watched both seasons of Worst Ex Ever and Worst Roommate Ever. They're so good. Like, I just love the way that they're done. I find that all Netflix produced true crime documentaries tend to be good, but this one specifically I really do like. So that's what I'm gonna watch now for the rest of the night. Honestly, I helped my parents out so much with moving the tree branches and everything. I'm kind of feeling a little bit chilly now, so I might put on a sweater. But we also changed, because I needed my dad to help me change my bed sheets because I have quite a deep mattress and the bed sheets don't fit over it well. I could buy like deep pocket mattress bed sheets, but I don't really want to right now. Maybe I'll do that like later. But yeah, change my bed sheets, that was a whole task, but now it's just kind of nighttime. It's still only like 8:15. You can see it's still bright out, but I just want to chill for the rest of the night, so I'm probably not going to do anything too fun. But I thought that I could share crochet projects that I'm working on currently, and I'm just thinking now, I actually want to share something else. So I'll share my crochet projects, and then I'll share another thing. So mainly these two that I'm working on right now. I have way more projects on the go. I'm thinking of filming like a frog or finish looking at my crochet whips sort of video, work in progresses, because I have so much that I need to work on and need to finish. And I saw a girl on TikTok and she was doing like a roll, like how roll and then whatever project you land on is the one that you work on. So I thought that was really creative actually, and I might do something like that, but maybe that could be something that I do like later in August. So I'm just putting on some lip balm. I've had this lip balm for 100 years. My grandma got this for me from Germany, so you can see the back is all in German, English and German. But it's just like a lip. I love it. I don't know. I've had it for genuinely 100 years. But yeah, I'm working on this. So I'm doing raglan style t-shirt. Obviously, I have far to go. It looks like something that could fit a baby right now. And this is actually cotton yarn that I had unwinded from a thrift store sweater previously that I wore many times. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. And then I just wasn't really wearing it anymore. So I decided to unravel it, and now it's being repurposed. It's a cotton blend yarn. So yeah, that's what it looks like. It is going to be quite thick. I'm going to make it a t-shirt. It is going to be quite thick, but I'm still hoping that I can bring it to when I go to Morocco, because I think this would be cute to wear. It'll be like kind of like this. Yeah, hopefully I have enough yarn. But it was a whole sweater, but it was like kind of like a gappy sweater. I haven't yet worked through a whole ball, and I have that much left, so we'll see. But if I do get through like the whole balls, like all the sweater, and it's still not enough, I could always just do the remaining like bottom or sleeves in another color. That doesn't stress me out too much. Or like another texture of yarn, that really doesn't faze me. Maybe I could do like a brown yarn, or you know, whatever, it could be cute. So that's the first project that I'm working on. And the next project that I'm working on kind of simultaneously, however you say that word, is because this one is 4mm hook and this thin yarn. So as you can see, my project progress, I only started it on Sunday and today's Tuesday, so my progress isn't that bad. Like, I mean, it's not going too slow if you consider I've only been working on it for 3 days and I already have that much, but it does kind of hurt my hands after a while just because of how small the stitches are. And then flip around 180 is this really gappy thing. Basically, I'm just going to make a huge panel, and then it's going to be like a crochet poncho cover-up sort of thing that I also want to take on my trip to Morocco, because I feel like that would be so cute, like a shawl over even a black t-shirt like this, or maybe a white t-shirt would be cuter just with these colors. Yeah, I'm just planning on making like a poncho. It's kind of goes, it's like goes to my belly button sort of thing, so it is going to be a little bit cropped, but you'll wear something under it anyways. But I think that will be super cute. Scarf, cover up, poncho sort of combination of all those things. So that's what I work on when my hands get too sore, and that I also started on Sunday, I guess. Yeah, I started that on Sunday as well, and that's how much I have. I had already made like a much bigger panel, but I didn't do gaps, so it was just pure double crochet, and it was also way too long, so it would have gone to like my crotch length, and I was like, no, that's not what I want. So I just undid it, which took a really long time because of how fluffy the yarn is. So yeah, I also started unraveling a sweater, not one that I bought, like one from previous, but it is really hard to do, and I also just don't find that to be a very good project to work on when I'm in bed. Like that's more of like a dining room table sort of project. So hopefully I'll work on that, unraveling that sometime. Not too sure. I think that's all the updates that I have for today, so hopefully this video was mildly interesting. I wish that I bought more stuff, honestly, like not just to buy, but that I had like actually found good stuff that I wanted to purchase, but I just didn't, unfortunately, and that's how it goes. So just a chill day in my life vlog. Hopefully that was interesting for you, and thanks so much for watching. Many videos to come, and I'll see you next time. Never mind, I did my outro a little bit too soon. I wanted to share my spreadsheet. I nearly forgot. So in one of my recent videos, I shared the one that I'm making for my books, but today I wanted to show the ones that I'm making for the yarn and my crochet projects. I have all my crafts and hobbies things here. So this is the page that I'm gonna track all the yarn that I buy. I've only started it recently, as you can tell, on June 30th, but I hope to keep this up for the next few months at least, or you know, for a while, I hope. But yeah, as you can tell, I just have the date, the color, and then I just like put it with a fill so that it looks cute. Like I can see how, like, what is the main color that I buy. Then I did the brand, what is the yarn content, like what it's made out of, store that I bought it at, the price, and then the meters / grams, and the project that I intend to make with it. And then if you see, I can go here, and when I select them, it will tell me the total. So hopefully like I can see like how much money I spend a month on yarn. Same thing for books. So that's for the yarn buying. Then for the crochet projects, I'm going to do cast on date, cast off date, the project that it is, the yarn that I'm using, the color, and the hook size, and then any notes if I need it, but I haven't needed it yet. So you can see I've already finished 2 projects. I just did a little button t-shirt that's actually just over there. It's super cute. I'm working on filming a tutorial for something like that, and I finished some socks. That's all that I filmed, but was not even a month ago yet, and I'm working on so many things at once. So I am not a monogamous crafter or reader, honestly, or anything except for relationships. So I like working on many things at once. The only downside with that is you work on many things at the same time, but slower, much slower progress. Like I'll do a few rows of this, few rows of that, then something else maybe tomorrow or whatever. So you just finish stuff slower because you're working on everything at the same time. That is what I wanted to share for my project. I just think it's really fun and convenient. I can see all the colors and like how long it takes me to make. I also think this is good because I can look at this when I forget my WIPs, like my works in progresses. Like I'll tend to forget what I'm working on, so I think this is good. I am gonna actually go through all of my work in progresses in maybe tomorrow or the next day to see what I actually have, and I can add some more to this list. Also, something that I'm doing conveniently for all of these actually is I'm doing the earliest date at the top, and then I'm going down so that when I want to add stuff, I have to physically scroll through. Obviously not now because it's not long, but I'll have to scroll through everything. It'll be fun to see like the colors of the projects, and similarly for the yarn, when I have to add stuff and I'll have to scroll through, I can say, oh my god, yeah, I bought that, I haven't done the project yet. I'm also thinking for this one, when I do the project, I'm going to make it green over there, but I haven't done any of these projects yet. So that way I can scroll through and I'll say, oh my god, yeah, I forgot I had that yarn. Or when I'm in the crochet tab, I can say, oh, I forgot I was working on that project. Let me pick it back up. You know, something like that. So anyways, that's the fun spreadsheet that I made. It's a Google Sheets actually because I have a Chromebook, so I can't really run Excel too well. But yeah, that's what I wanted to share. So now I'll say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.